Jeeves, I'm just getting very tired of this. This is not entertaining. I don't know why you keep droning on and on with these questions about me. Why do you want to know so much about me? You are supposed to be entertaining me. This is not working. Do something, I don't know, do something entertaining, like flip over or do a trick. I don't care.
I'm mad at you right now, so go away.
Dreamcast, a console for the sophisticated gamer.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to this very sophisticated stream of Phantasy Star Online. Alright, we are just about to jump online here. My broadband adapter. Ultra speeds today. What's going on, DC Dingo and V-Gamer? Alright, chip select, Vega, block 1. Alright, cool. Looks like we have Shu and Mista on already. So that's 3 out of 4 for a team. Yeah, so there is a Silverant event going on now called the Candy Caper. So any kills that you get in free play mode will get you points towards the event. So yeah, we'll try for that. Although you can't play any quests, any points acquired during quests do not count towards the event. Alright, a couple more on. Hello, Strictly Sega. Alright, a couple minutes to game time, and we already have a full game. So that's cool. Well, we have more than a full game, technically. Actually, I don't know if there's anyone else already in a game. There could be. Nope, looks like everyone is currently in the lobby at the moment. There are about 8 players on one of the other ships, though. Oh, here's another player. Arius. Very cool. Good showing today. Alright, well, I guess I'll start the game then. Alright, so I guess we'll do a hard team. Yeah, everyone is at least level 20. Can't see. ISO version 2. Dreamcast live. Nope, too many A's. I can't type. Alright, hard mode. Or should we do very hard? You know what? We might do very hard. Yeah, we'll do that. I think we can handle it. Alright, let's head to the shop and see if we have any buying or selling to do. I don't know if I picked up any items last time that I don't need. Usually I do. Actually picked up something I can use here. Grants. I forget what that one does, but I'll use it anyway. Level 5. Nice. Alright. I don't think I really need anything, but I will double check. Alright, quantity 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, I'm maxed out on all my fluids and my mates. Moon atomizers 10. Yeah, yep, yep. Oh, anti-paralysis. I can buy one of those. Pretty good otherwise. Alright, looks like we are set to go for the forest warm-up. Although we might move right on to the caves after that, since, like I said, we have the Silverin event going on today. Need to get those points. Points. So we'll wait around for everyone to be ready here. Hang out in this nice little grotto. Such a peaceful area. No enemies, just a babbling brook. Butterflies flying around. So nice. Yashu, you just need to register your copy of PSO to the Silverant site. And then you have to log in the game, which I believe is / login, then your username, and then your password. And then you need to turn on track kills, which is / track kills, one word. And it should say track kills enabled. And once you do that, you never have to do anything again. You're all set for life. Well, Clara, I don't know anything about Dreamcast emulators. I don't use them, so... But it sounds like you need port forwarding. That's what the problem would be on any other platform. Well, I shouldn't say every other platform. If you were playing on an actual Dreamcast, the tables would be full if you didn't have port forwarding or DMZ enabled. I have no idea what the IP would be for that and all that stuff. Since you're using an emulator, I don't know how all that works. Yeah, so just log in first, / login, username, space, password, and then / track kills. It should say track kills enabled if you did everything right. We'll wait for you. Don't want to take away from your points, Shu. I already have a video on how to get your Dreamcast online, Nixie. That's really all you need. And then you put in PSO and it works. Well, depending on what region you have. If you're in the US, you just need the patcher disc. But Dreamcast Live, which is in the video description, has a connection guide which has everything you need to know on how to connect with each individual game. Done all of it. Alright, good job, Shu. Alright, I guess we're ready to go. Yep, I use a keyboard. You don't have to use a keyboard, you can use an on-screen keyboard, which is annoying. You can do it that way if you want. It's not very practical, though. A Dreamcast keyboard is a very essential accessory if you're going to play online, since every game supports it, pretty much, except for Tetris. Next Tetris does not support in-game chat. That's about the only game that doesn't, though. It does support the keyboard for just typing in your username and password, though. So there's that. I've never actually won any of these Silverin events before. I've participated in a few of them. I think I got second place on one of them, I think. There's always one person that plays almost every day during an event, though. It's almost impossible to beat him. Unless you play 24/7. Alright. Forest 1 complete. Well, that was a quick kill. No, Nixie, this game does not support the Dreamcast mouse. Just the keyboard for chatting. You can't use the keyboard to actually play the game. It's just for chatting. Yes, it does support the broadband adapter. That's what I'm using right now, actually. Just because I'm playing on my hard drive modded Dreamcast, which has a kind of a weird bug when you play PSO with the modem. It takes forever for people to join for some reason when you host a game. I don't know, some sort of weird bug, so I always play with the broadband adapter if I'm playing with my hard drive modded Dreamcast. Hello, Gollum. Yeah, Mista, I can't... Well, no, you can use text, you just can't use them on other people. For some reason, you can't revive or heal other players. Hoping they'll be fixed eventually. I started a topic on the SWAT forum, and SWAT responded to my question about if Dreamshell could ever reach 100% compatibility, and he said probably not 100%, but he thinks he can get it to about 95%. I mean, a lot of the features of Dreamshell are still experimental, like DMA support and CDDA support. Once that stuff is ironed out, a lot of the games and the bugs should be fixed. So it should be better eventually. But hey, you really can't complain. Dreamshell's free, the mod cost me about $10, so... not much to complain about. And if you enjoyed modding and soldering and things like that like I do, it's kind of fun to do. Phantasy Star Online VR. Sega won't even bring Phantasy Star 2 over here. Or Phantasy Star Online 2, I should say. So I think VR is a bit of a stretch. Although you can actually use a PlayStation VR with the Dreamcast. I made a video on it. It's not really actual VR, but it's like having your own little personal theater. It's kind of cool. That's actually kind of a cool question for the chat. For those of you who are watching and want to answer a quick question, what Dreamcast game do you think would be best played in VR? I mean, obviously the original version on the Dreamcast can be the best, but if they were to make a VR game out of a Dreamcast game, which one would make a good VR game? Well, they already made Rez into a VR game, so... I mean one that hasn't already been made into a VR game. I actually played the demo of Rez on PSVR. It is really cool. I need to buy the full version eventually. I actually don't even own the original on the Dreamcast. I need to buy that eventually, too. Uh-oh, Mista died. Densha to go to the train simulator. That could be cool. Maybe Tokyo Bus Guide. Are you answering my question, Mista? Code Veronica? That could work. I mean, I already have a Resident Evil VR, so Code Veronica VR isn't much of a stretch. I don't know, Jet Set Radio might be a bit hard to do, because you're moving all over the place. I'm not sure that would be the greatest fit, although the graffiti part of it would be. Just not the actual skating around. You'd still need a controller for that. Or at least use an analog stick to move around. Crazy Taxi's good. Imagine being able to drive around your taxi, go to KFC in VR. Can't do that in real life. Oh yeah, Shenmue. Shenmue is the obvious one. It's practically already a VR game. The way you can pick up objects and examine them really closely, spin them around. Seven Mansions. That could work too. Probably play through more of that on Monday. With my Monday live stream. I'm not sure how much is left of the game. I'm not sure how long Seven Mansions is. Played through quite a bit of it on... Was it the... week ago? 2 weeks ago? Whatever it was. Choo Choo Rocket VR. That would be insane. I think that would induce quite a bit of nausea. Game moves a bit fast for VR, I think. Yes. Seaman VR. Now, would you play as Seaman? You can have one person that's out of VR playing on the regular screen, and you play as Seaman in VR. Hello, I hope you're having a pleasant afternoon. So, tell me something. Are you married? You're unmarried? That's my Seaman voice. I practiced that quite a bit. I was thinking of doing a video using that voice, but didn't really work out. Alright. Don't need that. And I think I'm good all set. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't speak. Alright, so I guess we'll just move on to caves next. Not nest. Next. Dead or Alive 2. It's a bit controversial. I mean, that's been done. In Japan, at least. Or is that the volleyball one that they did? Either way, it's for a certain set of people. PlayStation Vita is a good portable system for anyone that likes Dreamcast, since you can play some of the HD remakes. I think it does it have Crazy Taxi HD? I forget, but I know it has Jet Set Radio HD, and you can play all of the Dreamcast PSP ports as well. I have Crazy Taxi, Fair Wars, Power Stone Collection. Things of that nature. I really don't know, Arcade Stick. No one's ever actually traded in a Dell modem for an entire kit. I mean, I do have the price for trading in a Dell modem for a modified modem, but not for an entire kit. You can email me. I'm sure we can work it out. Just go to the shop on Dreamcast Live and email me at the email link. Soul Calibur would work great in VR, especially since you have the melee weapons. Okay, that goes back to where we came from, although I don't know what this does. Opens a gate somewhere. Oh, it must be here. Hey, there's a 4-player lock here. Must be something good. Not really. Never anything that great behind these doors, but hey. We'll go in anyway. Get those points. Should be some enemies over here anyway. Oh, I leveled up again. Sweet. Didn't I just level up last week? Wow. Didn't even realize I was that close. Once you get high up in level, it takes a long time to level up. Yeah, see, I have 42,568 points to the next level. It's gonna take a while. Especially when you get close to level 100. After that, it's years in between level ups. What do you mean, the VA2 Dreamcast? I assume you mean you can't boot burned games on it? Which is not entirely true. You can. Most VA2s can boot burned games. It's only the very late versions of the VA2 which are actually pretty rare. I've never actually encountered one, so that's how rare they are. There's a forum post somewhere that says what dates cannot read burned games. So you have to just check it with the forum post and check the date on the bottom of your Dreamcast. I forget what the actual dates are. Something like December of 2001 or something like that. Something really late like that. But it could be that your laser is just dying. Because as the laser dies, burned games will stop booting first. Official games will still boot, and you'll have problems with burned games. That's the way they die. Oh yeah, so if you can burn this, or if you can boot the Silverant Patcher Disc, then yes, you can boot burned games. It's most likely that your laser is dying, because the Silverant boot disc is generally pretty easy to read compared to other burned games or burned discs. Yeah, some games are harder to read than others. Like, for example, the Dream Shell disc. I actually use that as a benchmark to see how good a laser is in a Dreamcast. If it'll boot the Dream Shell disc, it's a really good laser. It's really hard to read that disc. No, you cannot permanently fix broken lasers. You can adjust it so that you can adjust the laser intensity and increase it, but that's only a temporary solution. It'll just actually accelerate the death of the laser by doing that. It'll fix it temporarily, but not for very long. Okay, need to go to the other side. Hit that other switch. There are replacement lasers that you can buy from China. I've tried one once though and it didn't work. I don't know if maybe I just bought the wrong type, because I know there are a couple different types. But I tried replacing it with one of those and it didn't work at all. I would like to try another one eventually, just to confirm that they don't work at all, because, I mean, I've seen reviews on these Chinese marketplace websites like Alibaba, which is where they sell a lot of them, and they do give the lasers 5 stars, a lot of the reviewers, so, I don't know. Where's the switch? There it is. I find that in general, most Dreamcast lasers are still perfectly good. I mean, I guess it depends on how much the original user actually used it. But I refurbish Dreamcast all the time, and I'd say about 90% of the lasers are perfect. No problems whatsoever. Usually for the ones that don't work, I'll do the hard drive mod on it. Alright, where are we going here? Back over here. And to the right. Wonderful. Well, like I said, Ian, 90%, 95%, maybe even higher percent of Dreamcast will run CDRs. And if you have a VA1 or Revision 1 Dreamcast, it will always run CDRs. 0 and 1 will always boot CDRs. Very late version VA2s might not. Well, if your silver and patcher disc won't boot, then either you burned it wrong, or your laser is dying. One of the two. It's like I said, your Dreamcast will stop reading CDRs before it stops reading actual, legitimate games. The CDRs are harder to read. Oh, hey, Bob. Hey, you're the one slacking off, Bob. Someone had to go to BK. Are you their only customer, Bob? Send me a Whopper, Bob. I'll feed it to my mag. My audio cuts out? I don't know why that would be. Check and make sure the stream is okay. Yep. Stream is okay. 0 dropped frames. Thank goodness. One Trimate and 2 Whopper Juniors. Yep. That's a nice full course meal right there. Hello, Caleb. Khalib. Hello, Khalib. Oh, very cool, Caleb. Birthday presents don't get much better than that. Someone leveled up. I didn't even see who. But congratulations to that person. Looks like we need to go around. Alright, which door to go in? Let's pick door number A. I know that's not a number. I is not stupid. I do not know if anyone has 100 jars of peanut butter Bob. That's a lot of peanut butter, though. Two jars of cheese? Who eats cheese out of a jar? Canned cheese. Now that's the way to go. It's easy. I don't know about that, Ian. Actually, my Dreamcast is actually steam-powered. That's a mod I did a while back. What a purty rainbow. Oh yeah, Bob is definitely correct. Chatting without a keyboard is quite the chore. Away, Rudolph. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. There you go, Shu. Well, actually, no, I can't do that. Never mind. I forgot I was playing off the hard drive. Yeah. I can't use my anti-paralysis on you. I tried, though. A for effort. Oh, by the way, Shu, Mechanic was in the chat on Dreamcast Talk. He was saying that the login for Monaco isn't working. I didn't try it myself, but he said he couldn't log in. He said Pod works, but not Monaco. I don't know why that would be. No, you cannot play Street Fighter Third Strike Online. It's not an online game. Never had an online mode. A lot of the fighters in Japan were released with an online mode, though. Not Street Fighter, though. That pesky fox. Alright, there was a 4-player door somewhere. It was back here. Yeah, there it is. I'll step on this one. Not sure how well I'm gonna do in the Silverin event. I'm kind of used to shooting enemies a few times and then going to shoot another enemy and then another and not actually killing them, because I like to let others get XP. So when I remember, I try and kill him, but I have a feeling the other team members are getting most of the kills. Because I'm a very generous person. I don't know if Blue Crab implemented partial kills for this particular event. I know he said it was possible, because I had asked him one time if it was possible to just give people points for partial kills or assists. He did say it was possible, but I don't know if he actually did it for this event or any previous events. And those slimes take forever to kill. Hey, Cave 3. Sweet. Oh shoot. I wasn't paying attention to my health. That's okay. I have Escape Doll, which is kind of a waste to use here, but look at my spread shot. Alright, where'd Crimes go? Oh, is he AFK? think he said he was going somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure he'll show up eventually. I do not know if Monaco's working. I didn't test it myself. Mechanic said he couldn't log in. I think someone else said that as well. I don't know. Oh, it is working, Shu? Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Shu says it's working. Oh wait, Crimes is joining. What? Where did he go? I didn't realize he'd left the game. Get disconnected, maybe? Alright, why won't this mine get off my head? Finally. Took forever for it to explode. Oh, you got kicked out. Okay. Yeah, it said you were in the game the whole time. It's kind of weird. Yes, Caleb, it does have a PvP mode. It's not something that we usually play that often, but it does have it. It's interesting. Different. Wouldn't say it's the best PvP mode in the world. But it's okay. PSO is definitely a co-op game. I think that was added in version 2. It's the battle mode is what it's called. Do 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 do. Hey, there's Crimes. Welcome back. Alright. Through the portal. To places unknown. Oh, Crimes is mad. Steer clear. They'll pay. They'll pay with their lives. I wouldn't say all of them are boring, Caleb. Retro games are definitely the best. There are a lot of good modern games, though. With the exception of mobile games. Which pretty much all suck. They do exist, mister. I've been playing through Deus Ex Mankind Divided. That's a lot of fun. Reminds me a lot of Shadowrun. Yes, you're right, Crimes. This is modern. Dreamcast is current gen. Oh, I think we missed an enemy. Stupid slimes. Been on a VR kick lately, too. Got the Windows Mixed Reality headset Lenovo Explorer a while back. And that thing is awesome. I have a PlayStation VR too, which is really good. But the increased resolution on the Mixed Reality headset is awesome. Just played through Super Hot VR, which is amazing. Makes you feel like a superhero. Also been playing Gorn as well, which is fun. Crazy fun. If you like bashing gladiator limbs off. It's very cartoony and hilarious, though. Not really, Matthias. The game's controls work really well with one analog stick. Just use the left trigger to focus your view in any direction you like. Get really used to it after a while. It becomes second nature. I've actually mastered shooting without even looking now. You just quickly turn around and shoot someone. Or shoot an enemy, I should say. I don't shoot my teammates. If you take advantage of the maps, you can do a 360 turn. Well, not a 360, a 180 turn. and shoot enemies in one hit. Or one try, I should say. Hey, what's going on, Kumis? I just said Kumis, or what's going on, Kumis, and Cortana on my computer popped up. Gave me the definition of Kumis. Apparently it's a fermented dairy product. I did not know that. Thank you, Cortana. I'm gonna start calling Kumis fermented dairy. Alright, it is Shu's most hated enemy. Shu's arch enemy. The sea snake, the river snake, whatever it is. The graboid. That's Cortana with a C, Bob. You're gonna make our sponsor angry. Hey, what's going on, Frank? Yeah, daylight savings. How I hate thee. Like these time zones are confusing enough. Then we could just randomly change the time. The network settings are saved on the internal memory of the Dreamcast. Yeah. Shuoyuma gets besieged by Bo Guma. Or Go Booma. Nice. Take that, you stinking graboid. Alright, back to Pioneer 2. Let's create a sentence here. I love using this. Create a conversation. Let's talk about hobbies. Let's see. Who shall we talk about? Mista takes pleasure in... I think he definitely takes pleasure in playing rugby. Exclamation point. Oh man, I love the conversation creator. It's so useful. One more. Create a conversation. Wish they had this in real life. Conversation creator. Crimes is good at jazz dance? Question mark? Oh, I love this. Best part of PSO. You know, what do you need a keyboard for? Everything you could possibly need to say, you can do with the conversation creator. Anyway, I gotta head out, guys. Good game. And I might be back tomorrow for the Game.UK game, which is something. Let's see, what is it? I will check. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Starlancer. Alright, so maybe I'll stream that. We'll see. And I will be back on Monday as well for some more 7 Mansions. So we'll see how far we can get in the game. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for playing, thanks for chatting, and I will see you later.